Refinements. A word I rarely use, mainly because I don't know the meaning of it. This RV has a ton of them. Let's check them out. Hey, what's up? It's Chris Young, standing in the Forest River by Cherokee Arctic Wolf 3770 suite. I looked up the definition of refinements, and I was wrong in what I had rumbling around in this bag of cats that I call a brain. But more importantly, this RV had more than I thought. As a matter of fact, the good folks at Arctic Wolf and Cherokee call it the Flawless 14. So pay attention, class. One of the great refinements you're going to find in this coach is this 12-volt high-efficiency residential style Furrion fridge freezer combo. Got the travel lock right there, fresh air filter. This is 12 volts. You can run it while going down the road. A lot of times with coaches this size, because you're looking at 43 feet 6 inches, roughly 10,900 pounds dry. This is a two-bed type of RV, two-bedroom with a bath and half. A lot of times you get residential style fridges. Unless you got a proper inverter set up, you can't really run that while going down the road. It's a very nice refinement to have. An on-demand tankless water heater. Extremely nice. It means you pretty much get instant hot showers. LCI One Control Smart RV technology. What is that? Well, let me show you. Wave in front of the command panel, because down here is a little eyeball that is a motion sensor. So this lights up when you get close to it. You can check your tanks, run out your awnings, the whole nine. And by the way, another refinement is the 81-gallon fresh tank on this bad boy. They call it the Niagara sized because I guess we're going to be falling into it if we run into. Hey, no, that didn't work. No, okay, I'm being told that didn't work. This does, though, and it works fairly well because it's also Bluetooth connected. So you can scan this and be able to control some of the things from your cell phone that are inside this coach. There's your on-demand tankless water heater. Right there is your HVAC controls by GE. Got a 15K BTU ducted AC, 35,000 BTU furnace inside this bad boy, plus a great feature that I think is a good refinement, which is an improvement on current RVs, having the voltage meter right here. Being able to come in and see exactly what you got right there. Why are my slides not going out? Oh, my batteries don't have 11.8 volts, so I can't run them out. Having that, absolutely fantastic. Plus, you do have the intelligent battery detection thanks to WIFCO that detects lead acid with the lithium batteries. The only thing I'm not a big fan of is the driven Bluetooth entertainment system, mainly because I'm old school. I like to be able to touch buttons. Everybody is plugging their cell phones in and Bluetoothing into the entertainment center, so I dig it. Another great refinement, take a look at the pantry that we have inside this sweet suite. Frosted glass, double door, great space, and even a little mudroom spot right here. To me, another cool refinement is right over here on the off-camp side. Inside the oversized slides, you got 6 feet 4 inches of clearance inside of here, which is very nice to have. You won't be knocking your noggin unless you're extremely tall. Versatile space at the dinette. It is a wood dinette that has the live edge. You got the freestanding chairs right there, but you got the pretty cool, versatile, and lightweight ottoman bench seat right here that even has storage in it. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice versatile spot. Good spot for the card games, maybe the kids' board games, whatever. The zebra shades, my friend Trish doesn't like them. I dig it. LED sconces, mushroom lights, USB charging with USB-C and A. Refinement. Another nice refinement, because this beauty will sleep 8 people. This right here is your lounging and entertaining spot where you got the plush overstuffed hide-a-bed sofa right here. Could fit 2 adults. Large panoramic windows, zebra shades, which are already mentioned. Cross breeze, light, wood balances. Pretty sweet, right? Entertainment center across from it's also pretty sweet. Fireplace down there, roughly 4,700 BTUs of heat. Multi-flame, multi-light. I got my spot for my TV mount. USB-C and A on top and bottom. Plus the opportunity to boost my signal, whether it be cable or satellite, because you're already set up for WineGuard. A great service to get if you're going to be traveling and you need that connectivity while on the road. A thing I'm not really crazy about, and my buddy Ryan pointed this out. Frosted glass storage, solid wood, matte black pulls. Yeah, that's nice. It could have been a little bit bigger, I think. Because if this is a coach that's going to be sleeping 8+ people, probably could have used more space. But I understand why they didn't make it much bigger, because the door would hit it. Now, let's check out this kitchen. The folks at Cherokee are a think tank. Not only does Forest River reduce and reuse when it comes to their manufacturing process, so their carbon footprint's a little bit better, which I like, tip of the hat to that. They're always improving on things. Like, for example, look at what they did with the standard island kitchen setup here. We got the bamboo cutting board cover, drying rack, slidable trays for if you want to wash the greens. Maybe you want to just use one as a dryer, whatever. You can take these out. You still got the oversized undermounted gunmetal sink. You got the high-rise faucet with the sprayer, but you even got, get back in there, Ernie, a glass washer right there. If we had the water on, you'd have seen it spray up and hit me in the face. But pretty cool. Solid wood drawers, full extension on the drawer guides with the matte black pulls. Plus, I got some pretty good storage underneath. And since it is Forest River and Arctic Wolf, you're going to get a lot of blue lights. You got blue lights under the counter. You got blue lights on top of the slide. Probably got blue lights in your eyes right now because you're in love with the 3770. Campside, I got my slide here with my microwave up top. Girard appliances there. Underneath, I got my Furion oven, the 16-incher, plus pot and pan drawer, and the recessed cooktop. More storage, pressed surface countertop, decorative backsplash, and a little storage spot. I like how they did this. I think in years past, if I'm not mistaken, they actually had this only to about here. If I'm wrong, let me know. Leave me a comment down below. But pretty cool space right there. Okay, 3770 suite is a bed and a half unit. 2 bed, bath and a half. It's like your home. Let's check out this one before we check out that one. Do you want to know how they refined the bunk room for a fifth wheel? Check this out, dog. Okay. Now, a lot of times in bunk rooms, you're going to have twin bunks, maybe a double bunk. You don't get full-size beds here with storage underneath, a wardrobe space, nightstand space with live edge, cubby, 110, as well as dual USB, windows, plus a full-size bed up top in the loft with USB-C, USB-A storage spots, and I got a TV mounter right here with cable connection or satellite, plus 110, it's a little separate room. But to continue the refinement, they made it a half bath. So I can head outside if I want to. Kids can get cleaned up. You can get cleaned up without tracking a bunch of stuff into the coach. Got the pocket door here giving you some separation. High-rise porcelain bowl with the foot flush. I got my little vanity here, mirror and medicine cabinet. I actually kind of like that, how the mirror's there, but the medicine cabinet's here. And I got a max vent fan high up in the ceiling, giving me great airflow. That'll pull about a foot of air per second out of this coach. Really doing a good job to clean it up. So a couple of the refinements in the suite portion of the suite, which I guess would be the rear suite, making it a suite, rear, suite for the front suite, which we're going to go check out right now. I mean, pretty sweet bedroom back there, right? Got the half bath. You know what else is pretty sweet? A nice refinement. Let me get that on in there. Come on, Ernie. Let's get this cleaned up. Look at that. You have the road vac system in here with the kick plate, do all the sweeping, but you also have the hose underneath that you can bring in, do the vacuuming, unplug it, put it back into storage. Boom, you're good to go. Motion sensing lights on my stairs, which also have live edge. Now the pretty sweet primary bathroom. Once again, max vent fan. Nice one-piece shower surround here with the ward bar insert, giving me more storage space. Skylight, brushed nickel, and this is the Oxygenics shower miser system. This uses less water but increased pressure, so it's actually a pretty sweet little setup. It's a really nice upgrade. Would that also be a refinement to what you're going to find in most RV showers. High-rise porcelain bowl, oversized sink, and oversized medicine cabinet with GFCI outlet. Now, Ryan, after you, sir. Upgraded residential style flooring. I believe they call this Congolium because you want to dance a line with your loved ones from sweet to sweet. And what better way to do that than by doing the conga? Okay, I like the inlay here of the ward storage, the shelf, as well as being washer dryer prepped with 2 separate plugs from a washer and dryer, as well as an additional GFCI and USB-C and A. But give me a light right here, blue light. Come on, let's get funky with it. Over the bed, Forest River. We're going to talk about that one when we get done. But king size bed here in the slide with windows, as well as storage underneath, which is going to be strut supported. Pretty sweet. I got me a little chest of drawers, but a lot of times with these, A, you don't get the live edge. B, you don't get the opportunity to open it up for some hidden storage. And C, you don't get a mudroom underneath for your shoes. So having that, it's a pretty nice little refinement. TV mount here, cable hookup there. You also get the juice pack on these, so 100-watt solar panel up top to give you some additional power. And how about a little workstation? Now this does have a light. So a note about this one. You have the secretary right here, so if you want to put some storage down there, paper, whatever, you got it. Spot for a chair. Nice little prep area, get ready area. But you got the 12-volt plug there too, so if you want to bring the TV, you could plug that in. You also have the 110 outlet on the other side, but in the middle is the driven surge guard. That is a awesome feature to have in any RV because it's going to protect your sensitive equipment, laptops, cell phones, tablets, whatever. Now, granted, the 12-volt plug right there could also double for your CPAP machine, but that's a pretty far reach from here to the bed. I got the mirrored wardrobe right here. Let me unsnap this. Come on, Ernie. Here's a refinement you can make. Make that easier to come off. Got my little mushroom light in here. Can you see that, Ryan? Look at that. More storage space. Good spot for shoes or clothes or Captain Crunch boxes. Girl Scout cookies. Bottles of bourbon. Oh, Chris is making his own refinements now. Yes. And I would hide it there because I don't share with friends. USB-C as well as 110 for my bed. So I have nightstand space here. Over there, you got the storage, but oof, that's a far reach. All in all, second AC too, which is also 15K, which is a nice refinement. A lot of times in coaches, you're going to get 115, 113 and a half. So having two 15s is very nice. The 3770 suite's pretty sweet, but what we got on the outside, I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. So let's go. Remember, class, the theme is refinements. Assignments will be due at 3:30. Solid step-over steps leading me out of my 3770 suite, and I like how they gave me the extended extra-large grab handle. This is the lend-a-hand handle, so very nice little added feature or refinement to it. Plus, tempered glass door. Got to tell you, not only does that help with security and privacy, it also helps with some temperature control inside this coach. Now, you do have the observation camera set up both here on the door as well as the side. But one of the refinements that I'm a big fan of, especially when towing a fifth wheel, the pin box is so important. And this fifth wheel hitch, the Rhino Box by Lippert, does a great job of giving you a smoother tow. More importantly, trying to eliminate the chucking and bucking. Now, molded fiberglass end cap with the running lights, aggressive profile, going to help with that aerodynamic and pulling. Underneath, you got the gen box, as I like to call it. Spare tire is in here. Plus, you got your battery disconnect located here. And I'd mentioned that juice pack, so you got the 100-watt solar panel on top. Plus, you got your charge controller right there. Great for trickle charging that battery. Now, let's get back over here to the campsite. Looks good. Molded end cap going all the way around. Good seals. 15 and 12, the feet on my awnings. Side vision. Man, get backup camera, get side vision, get tire pressure monitoring. All of those are going to help so much more. All right, got my propane tanks, one on each side with the automatic switchover, and magnetic anti-slam on my basement storage here. You're going to see this is finished off. It's insulated. You got a good shot of the aluminum superstructure that's on here, not to mention the foam insulation on this, along with the reflectivity that they have on the windows, the radiant barriers that they have, and the enclosed underbelly on this is going to do a good job of making this a deep season coach for you. But I do like how we have true accessible garage style storage in here. Add that to the fact that when you go camping, you usually bring the family friend. So having a safety spot for them, Forest River's big on that, and I do like the leash latch. Yeah, and the underbelly, by the way, you'll see right there, is the armored underbelly, or the accessibelly. You probably heard it called a couple of things. It's just panels. It's rigid panels that you can take off if you need to access something. So if you do need to get to that 81-gallon fresh tank for anything, you don't have to take the whole entire thing off. Also, you got one-touch automatic leveling on this one. Blackout rims on my Dexter Easy Lube axles with the extra wide berth, giving us some good tow and pull on this one. Got the cable driven slide, black tank flush, another solid steps leading us into the bathroom that's in the second suite of the 3770, plus the give a hand handle. If you're gonna have a bunk style or family style coach, you gotta have an outside kitchen. I got the LP quick connect, so if I wanna bring the grill, I can throw down on that. But how about galvanized steel, Suburban 2-burner cooktop here that comes out. I got my CL mini fridge, my Contour ice maker, which is mounted to this, plus something that you don't see on a lot of coaches with outside kitchens, a very nice refinement. It's plumbed. I got a sink. You wouldn't think it'd be that difficult to put a sink in an outside kitchen, but for some manufacturers, it is. Plus I got storage, and it's Forest River. You can't forget that blue light, baby. 43 feet, 6 inches. I got the storage rack on the back. Very nice refinement. 4x4 sewer hose storage. Backup camera prep, ladder prep, arch ceilings, rain nozzles, 50 amp plug right here. Now, do you remember the suite in the rear? How you had that bunk, or actually a full-size bed? Got storage right there underneath it. Right here, my terminations. So, with your tank sizes, 81-gallon fresh, very nice. 70 on your gray and your black. Pretty good tank sizes. Right there's a good shot of the jacks for that automatic leveling. Back of the hot water heater, back of the furnace. A little light if you need some additional safety at night. External shower, as well as pretty much your external command center, if you will. Freshwater fill, black tank flush, city water connection, as well as cable and satellite right there. Other side of the pass-through, one-touch leveling, and right there's a really good shot. You see how the silver appearance on the window is? That's part of that reflectivity. What does that do? It helps keep the coach cooler. I mean, you got white toppers on the slide, white roof, one piece, super flex, it's walkable. Just an all-around sweet, refined coach. So if you're the refined type of individual that is looking for something 43 feet 6 inches, roughly 10,900 pounds dry, can sleep 2, 4, 6, 8 easily, maybe more. Got to tell you, the Forest River Arctic Wolf 3770 suite should be in your sweet spot. But leave me some comments down below and let me know, are they actually refinements? Yeah, I was kind of, trying to be funny with some of them, but I do think they did a good job of upgrading some features. Leave me some comments down below and let me know what you thought, because I'd love to hear from you. And while you're at it, please click like, subscribe, and notify so the next time we do one of these, you're the first one to get it. I'm Chris Young for Camping World. Hope you enjoyed the Cherokee Arctic Wolf 3770. I'm taking bids on it right now. 3770 suite. I love you. I'll see you later.